Welcome back to Drain Me the Series. I'm Adeline Atlas, 8 times published author. Humans, the battery of the future. Let's start with one of the most controversial truths hiding in plain sight. You are a battery, literally. Your body functions as a biological energy system. You eat food to generate chemical energy. You move to convert that energy into kinetic motion. You produce heat, manage voltage through your nervous system, and emit bioelectrical fields around your body. You hold a charge. You burn fuel. You discharge energy with every step you take, every breath you exhale, every beat of your heart. The only thing missing is a visible cord plugged into your back and a dashboard telling the world how much energy you're generating and how much is already being siphoned from you. Why does this matter? Because the world is moving toward an invisible grid of wireless energy collection. Technologies are no longer being built just to function independently. They are being built to draw power directly from your biological system. The grid of the future is not just about powering devices. It's about a system that is powered by the people. It's already happening right now through systems being implemented and normalized without many realizing it. Every tech wearable or personal device is not just monitoring you. They are also harvesting data off of you, and soon energy. Your energetic yield, how much motion you produce, how much heat you radiate, how much data your emotions can generate. These are the new units of measurement in a world where humans are being reclassified, not just as consumers, but as resources that can be farmed and harvested from. What if you are not using the technology, but the technology is using you? The idea that humans could one day power machines used to live exclusively in science fiction. Movies like The Matrix painted dystopian images of humans trapped in pods, generating energy for an unseen system. But today, this is no longer science fiction. It's patentable. It's profitable. It's happening in real time, behind the marketing language of optimization and connectivity. The battery of the future isn't built out of lithium or rare metals. It's made of flesh, blood, movement, and consciousness. You don't plug it into a socket. You feed it calories, emotions, and attention. You recharge it through sleep. You discharge it through effort, thought, and motion. Imagine if the so-called energy crisis could be solved simply by tapping into the energy humans produce just by existing. Every gym is a miniature power plant. Every jogger is an untapped generator. Every restless child bouncing a leg under a school desk is creating microbursts of kinetic energy. You are a goldmine of watts. And no one has ever taught you to think of yourself that way. But here's where the theory turns darker. If the system needs more energy, and humans produce energy naturally, what prevents the system from designing a world where your movement, your emotional highs and lows, your attention, and even your stress are harvested without your knowledge? The battery theory challenges us to look at energy differently, not as something you plug into, but something you already are. It demands we rethink the narrative we have been sold. In the old system, energy was a utility, something external, mined from the earth, stored in batteries, and purchased as needed. In the emerging system, energy is internal, generated by the human body, captured invisibly, and routed back into the grid. You are a walking generator, a mobile power source, a renewable energy asset. The only question is, who are you powering? Why do we need a new battery? You must understand, we need a new battery. Don't think they're looking at humans to be the new batteries for no reason. We need a new battery, and we need it now. The batteries of today are not sustainable. We cannot produce them at the rate we're producing them without signing our own death certificate. Not just for us, the humans walking this earth, but for the earth itself. Today's batteries are extremely harmful to the environment. It's not just about how they function while in use. The real issue is what happens once they reach the end of their lifespan. The issue is the disposal. We need a solution fast because of the accelerating pace of change with AI and electric vehicles. As a global whole, we're about to 10x our battery demand as humanoids begin to be built, and the last of the gas-powered cars are taken off the road. The human body is the perfect battery, sustainable, self-recharging, and walking around in abundance with zero cost of disposal. We are self-cooling machines that decompose at the end of our lives and are fully biodegradable. Yup, sounds creepy. But we are the perfect battery. First, let's define the problem. A battery is any system that stores energy and releases it when needed. Traditional batteries, lithium-ion, alkaline, nickel metal hydride, do this chemically, but they're bulky, toxic, fragile, and finite. Every smartphone upgrade, every electric vehicle, every green innovation depends on rare earth mining and lithium extraction that's devastating ecosystems faster than they can recover. It takes over 500,000 gallons of water to extract 1 ton of lithium. A single EV battery requires about 25 pounds of lithium, 60 pounds of nickel, and 110 pounds of graphite. Multiply that by millions of cars, and you're looking at a planetary drain. EV production emits up to 60% more CO2 during manufacturing than a gas-powered vehicle. And when EV batteries die, most are not recycled. Less than 5% of lithium-ion batteries are ever recycled. The rest become toxic waste. That means mountains of chemical waste leaching into soil and groundwater. Cobalt mining, essential for EV batteries, is responsible for human rights abuses, child labor, and toxic contamination in regions like the Congo. Entire communities are being poisoned so that a handful of nations can claim they're going green. And now, layer in the rise of artificial intelligence. Training one AI model like GPT-3 requires as much energy as flying across the US 300 times. Data centers already consume about 3% of the world's total electricity, and that number is expected to double by 2030. Water? AI is thirsty. In 2023, Microsoft's water consumption spiked 34%, equivalent to 2,500 Olympic-sized swimming pools, mostly to cool AI data centers. A single AI query can use as much water as making a bottle of Coke. By 2027, AI could use more water than the entire livestock industry. Yes, more than cattle. And what are we powering with all this destruction? Image generation, chatbots, surveillance systems, clickbait content, algorithmic doom scrolling. We are draining the planet dry just to make robots smarter and cars quieter. So what's the real solution? Not bigger batteries, not faster mining, not squeezing the grid harder. None of that will scale fast enough or clean enough to meet demand. The infrastructure is maxed out. It's buckling, and those running it know it. That's why the system is turning toward the only renewable, decentralized, fully integrated energy source that already exists, the human body. You already generate kinetic energy through movement. You produce thermal energy through heat. You emit bioelectric energy through your nervous system. You are a fully wired, self-regulating, portable power plant. No lithium required, no cobalt, no toxic waste, just breath, motion, and charge. Research labs, patents, and corporate ventures are already building the infrastructure to turn your body into the next battery. If this video hit, there's more where that came from. This is just one part of School of Soul, Volume 5, Drain Me. Look at our world is changing. AI is taking over, and our entire lives are about to be tech until we finally merge with machine. The Drain Me series breaks down how modern tech drains the human body, psychologically, electrically, emotionally, and energetically. From wearable devices and 5G to screen apnea, energy harvesting, and biometric tracking, it's all in there. You use technology every single day. It's time you learn what it is, what it actually does, and what it's harvesting from you. You can take the Drain Me video series individually or unlock all volumes inside the School of Soul Vault by clicking the links below.